against Kamala, a woman. This whole thing is a setup. This whole thing was put into place to tear down the financial, the whole market so that Bitcoin and all that can thrive. They're making money worthless. They're tearing the economy down on purpose. It's the great destroy and rebuild. It's the great reset. That's what the fuck is going on. They don't give a fuck about people right now. They give a fuck about profits. It's always been what it is. Like if you notice right now, when COVID-19 came out, it opened up the door for work at home, working remotely. It opened up the door to roll out AI. It opened up the door to find other solutions to humans. So when now they're doing it again. But I'm saying this, the population now, they look at it like, we don't need you anymore. We got AI and robots to do your job, so how can we kill you motherfuckers? We're going to kill you by dropping your health care. We're going to kill you to make it where you can't afford to eat anymore because shit is so fucking high and you're not making enough money to sustain. The rent is too damn high, like that old man used to say. You got AI determining...
Hold on, a couple questions. You're saying a lot. So is the market up or down since Trump took office?
The market is... Let me say this. The market is being controlled by Trump with this tariff shit, where you keep saying you're going to institute tariffs on these countries, and then you renege.
Okay.
So every time, hold on, I'm gonna tell you how it is. You asked me about the market. Let me answer it for you. You was the one who said, Trump, you're gonna establish tariffs on these countries, making the markets go down every time you announce that shit, only to renege on it and make it go back up once you renege on it. Because once they see you don't do it, that's market control.
That's true.
So you are controlling the market.
Okay, Truck. That's true. Okay, but next question, is the crypto market up or down?
Crypto market is going up.
Okay. And man, what has happened with inflation?
Inflation is through the roof.
No, it's
gone
down. It's gone down. It's gone down.
To who? Let me ask you this.
I'm talking about by statistics.
I'm asking you.
Let me finish. Trump, let me make my bigger point, and you can respond. Okay, so Trump, I'm not saying this to like push back on you and say how great Trump is, but you're just like all over the place, right? And if you're gonna say like he's here to crash the market and all this, well, I mean, I just need to see it show up. So can you just have what your points you're making? Can you just provide your evidence for the points you're making? That's all.
I can if I don't get cut off. That's the thing. When people are talking, you cut them off, they can't control their thoughts. My whole point of what I'm saying to you with this whole manipulation thing is this. You keep using statistics, and I get it. You got statistics, but I'm going off what people in real life are going through. Even in this room, let's go off the statistics of this room. Let's just talk for that. How many of you in this room put a 1 in the chat if you think inflation is through the roof? Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think it is.
Inflation is not through the roof, sir.
Okay, so you don't think $2,000 a month in a rural area for an apartment is not through the roof? You don't think unaffordable rent that's controlled by AI determining who can afford what isn't through the roof? You don't think the food prices, hold on, let me say this. You don't think the homelessness, you don't think that people going to the grocery suffering, coming home with 2 and 3 bags for $100, is it fucking inflation?
You sound like Trump. You sound like Trump. This is how Trump won. He made your emotional argument instead of using data.
No, I'm going off real life, bro. You're going off. I'm not going off of Bloomberg. I'm not going off of Bloomberg report.
This is what Trump said he was doing.
Yelling.
I'm not going off. I gotta yell over this motherfucker.
You're taking his disaster.
You heard this cocksucker yelling and you telling me to stop?
Stop. Chill out. The inflation is down, okay?
Inflation is not down. If you look at your life right now, you're paying more for everything you have. Everything. But you're telling me inflation is down. How, Sway? How is inflation down?
The rate of inflation.
How is inflation down when mortgages are running through the roof?
They can tell you.
No, I can yell cocksucker because I want to, bitch. I can do what the fuck I want to do. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch ass nigga.
Nobody's yelling at you, sir. You can talk. It's okay.
All right, I did it. He can come back up if he has some level of cordiality, just a little bit. I just need a little bit.
And I wasn't even trying to tone you, brother. It's just not a good listen.
Well, he had made a few good points, and
He did not.
drinking of that Kool-Aid
Sit down, brother.
it's got a
Masturbate. You can't.
a Jim Croce idea at food drinking Jim Jones's Kool-Aid. They're selling you a brand of politics that, unlike anything that's happened in the history of America or the world, it's a monarchy, and they're right on that No King's Day idea. They have yet to show me anywhere where make America great again. What specifically? Where specifically? When specifically are they talking about in the history when they say make America great again?
And I invited Trump back up that way.
Is it Civil War, post-Civil War? Is it pre-World War I, post-Vietnam? When the hell are they talking about in history? They have never been specific about that. Because I think they want to date you back to a time when the African people, when the melanated people were picking cotton on a plantation for free. You must put that in. You must put that in. There's every goddamn thing to do what I'm talking about.
I mean, we've been
Print the goddamn Eric Press. I'm gonna land.
You're changing the
I ain't going to land. I'm going to land on Eric Press.
Stay on go.
And that guy is the guy that said he wants to take you back and go and recolonize somewhere in Africa and bring colonialism back to America. So I'm going to land with that because I know them. And if you see otherwise, then I'm open to a discussion on it, an intelligent discussion, of course.
Jesus Christ.
I keep interrupting people when they say the real shit, because what he said was real. But y'all want to interrupt it because you don't like what he said. And that's part of being juvenile, when you interrupt people who have a different train of thought than you. And that's what you motherfucking Trump supporters do. Because it's
We're not
hurting
Trump
your feelings.
supporters.
It's hurting your feelings. Because at the end of the day, the facts are the facts. I'm going off real.
We're not Trump
I'm going off real. Hold on. Let me say it.
We're not
I'm going
Trump
off real.
supporters, brother. You're in the wrong room. If you're looking for the Trump support room, this ain't it.
No, but I'm saying this.
We're not-
Hold on.
you're in
You
the
wonder
wrong
why?
room.
Yeah, because you keep talking over me.
Go to healthy debates. This ain't it.
REF, huh? Oh, you're gonna call the police? Uh-oh.
He has absolutely no emotion.
What are you gonna tell him?
Like,
That I'm recording? That I have YouTube and Instagram like everybody else? Oh, hey, what are they gonna
But you know what,
do?
CEO Trump didn't do nothing special that made inflation go down. So let's
He
not.
did
Oh, I agree.
That's all. Inflation's only down because of fucking the pandemic. We're just starting to catch up with the supply and all this other shit. So
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, and we also should say it's the rate of inflation that went down. Like
Right.
things don't actually they didn't go backward. It just the rate went down.
Right, but he's gonna sit around and take credit and pretend that it's all him.
Exactly.
People just don't have to
Yeah.
experience that. So.
because in fairness, it goes up and down anyway. So Patty's right. We're coming out of the we're coming out on the downside of the pandemic, and it's starting to regulate.
I'm certainly going to work my way around to address that inflation. But the point I was attempting to make earlier was that I watched the Kool-Aid drinkers in the person of Mitch McConnell out of Kentucky. He said it was the worst thing during that insurrection. I'm standing on the ground and watching Mitch McConnell and them like panicking for their life. He said it was the worst thing that could have ever happened in D.C., America, especially on Capitol Hill. And another one, Ted Cruz, he had to hitch a ride and barely got him and his children out of town and ran on back to Texas. I remember that. And then old wooden tooth Lindsey Graham said, oh, he was frightened. That vindicator looked like he saw a ghost. He said it was the worst thing that ever happened in America. That's a quote. You go back and find the quotes on these guys. And I'm telling you straight up, within 10, 15 days, maximum within 30 days, they had reversed their total posture on the issue of the insurrection. So I watched these things carefully, and I've seen a bunch of hypocrites in power. They're corrupted, and they're mostly all tied to some form of pedophilia and etc. Not just Epstein alone, but just the sneaky little shit that I know they do on Capitol Hill to these page boys, etc. And I'll land my plane just on the facts that type of hypocrisy and drinking that form of social political Kool-Aid should have ended in America before Trump got in office the first time. But they want to continue with it, and we, the righteous people, just stand by and allow it. They can do no more to us than we allow them to do. And I'll be picking up my mantle and anything else necessary to fight these no good bastards. And I'll land my plane on the facts as I know them to be. And my. I'll be back on inflation, my.
Thank you, Brother Ambassador, and I do agree with some of that.
Thank you for allowing me to say those true syllables, sir. My.
Thank you.
Keep an eye on those are rats posing as senators and congressmen, and we should rat them out and sort them out, expose them, and push them on down. Have them to kick the beer can down the road for a change, my.
And you know what's so crazy is how they drive me to the goof on a business, bro. That's how much you trigger people. I'm saying this. The Democrats are responsible too, though. It ain't just Trump. That's where somebody put it in the chat and said that I'm a Democrat. No, I'm not. I'm not either one. I personally think it's a game being played on the American people by both sides. And I'm surprised that some of you are falling for that shit. Because it wouldn't be this situation if both sides didn't work together to create that. Don't think that in the closed doors, these Congress people that are in Congress and in these corporations aren't working together for the end result we have right now. And that's these corporations that are the 1% controlling the 99. And the way we do that is to make your mind focus on the optics that don't